and the Release 196 RX with an overall length of 19 feet 6 inches, a beam of 8 feet 3 inches, and max horsepower rating of 150.
Let me tell you about the Release 196, all right? You ever heard the old formula, KISS, keep it simple, stupid? This boat is designed to be on the water, not getting fixed.
Well, if you're really going to be more fishing than you are family, I love the way they've laid this boat out because it's got enough family features to be comfortable, but yet they've left it to where a fisherman can get the decks all bloody and simply hose it off.
We used to call them fire hose boats. You get home, you hit them with the fire hose, they're ready to go back fishing. There's a lot to like about simplicity and minimum upkeep.
Well, the three things that stand out of this boat is the fact that it's powered with a single engine, because you don't have to run a twin in a boat this size. We like the fact that it's got a real leaner, and if you look at the freeboard, that's what really makes this class stand out above all the other smaller boats that we've looked at, the freeboard to keep you in the boat.
Woo! Think about white water and a choppy inlet. Give me some freeboard then, and this boat's got it in spades. Let's get on board and check some of this stuff out. This boat's ready to go fishing.
I know one of your pet peeves is that the casting decks on some of the boats we've looked at is actually too high. I love the way Release did this. They've got a little bit of a step up to where I'm high enough if I want to throw a cast net or I want to fight a fish off the bow, but I'm not so high that I'm not inside the boat anymore.
You're in the boat, you're not on top of the boat. That's the difference. And you're right, this is perfect for spreading out a cast net. You've got enough freeboard up here to keep you safe and secure and get your cast laid out perfectly with a jumbo fish box under here that I really appreciate.
Well, if you're going to take this boat offshore, which you're gonna, and you catch a big fish, you got to have a place to put it. I like the fact that they've thought that through. They've got a nice big insulated box.
Let me give you another thing. You step off of this bow, headed to the console. How nice is it to have this rail to hold on to on a rough day?
All right, let's take a look at the console as we go aft.
Hold on before you go anywhere. Realize how much freeboard you have up here. Do you realize how much more secure when a boat comes this high on you are versus when you're standing on top of it?
Well, that's what we had said earlier. In this boat, you're more in the boat than you're on the boat. If you're out in rough water, you've got smaller kids, or if you've got older people on board, it's nice having all this fiberglass around. You've got a handrail to hang on to, but this is the beauty of a boat in this size range, in this category and class. You're looking at a boat that's a little over 19 feet long, but it's got the features of a much, much larger center console.
Love the console, love the forward slope, love the fact you've got a lip around it to keep your stuff on top of the console where it belongs. Down inside there is where this console really shines.
Well, there's enough room for a head, and you've got a nice door on the side where you can actually get into the console comfortably.
And you've got a big flat space right here, a 12-inch screen, fits next to your dials just like it should.
Well, we talked earlier about this boat being all function. If you look at the leaner, it's perfect. What I like about it is there's enough room for a cooler underneath it. They've got the angle right, it's comfortable to sit or lean against, and the backrest is removable. So let's say we're gonna be cruising, taking the family, the backrest is gonna come with us because this is comfortable. But if it's just the boys and we're gonna go fishing, I'm gonna leave the backrest at home. That gives me 2 more rod holders.
Gives you 2 more rod holders, and you never have to reach around to pull your rod out. And I'm with you. If I'm going fishing, this stays home. You can do it easily in this boat.
Well, this is the best place to store a rod on a leaner like this because as we're heading offshore, this is where you're gonna be rigging your baits. So as you're running us offshore, I'm getting everything prepped and ready to go back here. Or if we are trolling, our rods are right here and they're ready. So the design of this is perfect for a boat that you're gonna be fishing out of. You really need a leaner like this so you can get to your rods quick.
Man, I like these seats back here. They've got this area the right height, Dave. You can sit, you're plenty high enough. I could get real comfortable here.
Well, some of the boats we looked at have stern seating like this, and they all actuate with hinges or whatever. I like the fact that this boat, if you don't want it, you can just take the cushions off, you can take the backrest off, but there's nothing to move, there's nothing to actuate.
Keep it simple. That's what we've talked about this whole boat. All right, you know what else is simple? Powering it with this single 115. It's a super power plant for this boat.
Well, it's all the power this boat needs. It's got plenty of performance. What I like about it is less money to purchase, less money to maintain, less money for fuel. Your fuel burn on this boat is like you had said earlier, it's almost what your car has.
That's right, it's a whole different level, okay? When you're going fishing, you're not equating, boy, is it worth the investment to run all the way out there and check that? Run all the way out there isn't a big factor anymore. You're talking about getting several miles per gallon. You're gonna get there cheaper than you can on a bigger twin engine boat.
Well, you can see this boat's time to plane, and you can see the way it's running. The running attitude will tell you everything about the boat. This boat does not struggle. It planes off, it runs super, super clean. This is all you need. A single outboard on this size boat is perfect.
Sometimes there is perfection in simplicity, my boy. Not much to fix, not much to pay for, easy to run and easy to clean. There's a lot to like about the Release 196.